What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, back here for some baseball news as a big contract extension for a player who's definitely, in just his third full big league season as of now, is on the rise. And I'm going to make a bold prediction about this guy, of course, too. Yordan Alvarez, who I believe is just about to turn 25, or he turns 25 later this month. The Astros designated hitter, last Monday, I believe it was, signed a 6-year contract extension, $115 million, to remain with the Astros through the 2028 season. He was supposed to be a free agent following the 2025 season, which he would have been just 28 years old when he hits the open market. Of course, this signing leads to him, being bought out of all 3 of his arbitration seasons, and of course gives him some control over the Astros. Well, the Astros have more control in their lineup as they have him locked in, and they have Jose Altuve and Alex Bregman locked in for at least through 2024. But this is definitely a big piece in the to lock in, as they also, of course, have guys like, Kyle Tucker, Framber Valdez, and Christian Javier, who are all, and of course, young shortstop, Jeremy Pena, both starting to pad in their places as, of course, the last decade's generation of Astros slowly start to wind down into becoming free agents and possibly moving on elsewhere. I didn't realize this, but Alvarez was actually acquired in a flat-out heist that sent reliever Josh Fields to the Dodgers. Alvarez has been in the major leagues. He was the 2019 American League Rookie of the Year, hitting .313 with 27 home runs in just 87 games. In 2020, in the shortened season 2020, he only played just 2 games, as he had arthroscopic surgery on both of his knees. And last year he came back and hit .277 with 33 home runs as the Astros designated hitter, who does get some time in the outfield also, for what I've heard as well. Right now, I believe with the Astros this year, I believe he's among the league leaders. He's definitely not leading the league, as Aaron Judge is currently leading the league in home runs. But Alvarez currently has 17 home runs this year, and is hitting about .315, has 42 RBIs. And again, he turns 25 on the 27th of this month. I definitely think this is a good move for the Astros, again, to keep one of their younger talents as they're blossoming the rest of their younger talents that's coming up, as they still are very well equipped. Well, hopefully, Dusty Baker's not pulling AJ Hinch, because that just made me, again, the Astros, for crying out loud, back in 2017, I was all on their train for them to win the World Series. A team like them, who'd started from scratch, built up talent around veterans, exactly what the Pirates need to be doing. That's a team, of course, that I love. But then, of course, that, sign stealing scandal came out, and I'm just like, really? But I'm going to make a bold prediction right now here. Alvarez maybe reached the 40 homer mark this year. I can see him definitely being a home run derby winner. But I'm going to make this bold prediction as well. By the end of his career, as long as he stays healthy, of course, I think Yordan Alvarez is going to be the next David Ortiz. That's right, I said it there. Yordan Alvarez is going to be the next David Ortiz. I think he's going to be one of the best designated hitters of all time. He's got excellent power. He's hitting for a good average, too. He's definitely, up there with, guys like, him or Trout, well, minus the speed. And Juan Soto also is of course, Trout is in his early 30s now, but Soto, Alvarez, 2 of the best young upcoming hitters for sure in the league. I mean, yes, there is also Vlad Jr., a few other people like Pete Alonso. He's 27 now. I think Alonso is probably going to be 28 at some point later on this year. But I think young guys mid 20s. Yordan Alvarez is definitely right in there, along with, of course, Soto as well. He's going to have a great career. I think this is a great move for the Astros to keep him, especially, to, build a core around guys, again, him. Kyle Tucker also is another name for the Astros. That Jeremy Pena, I think it is, their new shortstop that replaced Correa. They're locked in, I think, for the next few years to still be contenders, which I believe so for sure. They also grab some pitching and extension too, so I think so. But this is a great move. I'm definitely a big fan of Yordan Alvarez. Again, like I know, like last year he had a first full year because technically, just recently he has his third full year of experience locked in since he only played 2 games in the shortened 2020 season, or like maybe like 2, 4, like basically he barely played any of 2020 at all because of his knee injuries. But yeah, I'm definitely, excited to see him staying with Houston. I definitely look forward to see what else he can do as he, develops into his late 20s. I really think he's gonna hit 40 homers. I'm gonna make a prediction. I think he could even reach the 50 homer mark. I really think he could. He could probably reach the 50 homer mark if at some point if he stays on track. But I definitely think he is if I want to do one of those videos. I remember they did them back in 2010 or 2011, whenever they basically predicted the next position players of the decade. I think Yordan Alvarez is going to be the designated hitter of the next decade. I really think he's going to be the next David Ortiz. That's what I really got to say. So, great move by the Astros, signing Alvarez to a 6-year extension. What are your guys' thoughts on Yordan Alvarez's 6-year extension with the Astros? Do you think there's high expectations for him? Do you think as well he could be the next David Ortiz? Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. And be sure as always to slap a like on the video, subscribe for more content on my channel, and follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. Till then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you always. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out, everybody. No escape.